Happy Sunday evening, everyone. How are you? And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. I am standing here in my swimsuit because I have something important to tell you all today, especially if you are going off to barbecue pool party tomorrow. And I wanted to give you a couple of tips of what not to wear and what to wear. Okay, I know putting a swimsuit on this time of year when we're pasty white. I got a little sunburn today. I was outside, but I put a lot of sunscreen on, but got me anyway. It wasn't even out that long. Anyway, we don't want to be in a swimsuit, but sometimes, people will just say, oh, you have to bring your suit. You have to go in the water. You have those friends that are just like, with the knife about going in the water. Or maybe you have kids and you want to go and play with the kids in the water. So what do you do to look chic when you get out of the pool? And I've got some great tips for you here because, ladies, do not put a t-shirt and a pair of jeans on. Do not. Do not, do not, do not. That is not, if you were looking for a man, that's not going to get you any man. And spice things up with your husband, why don't you? Don't do that. Don't wear the usual, baggy old shorts and yucky t-shirt and Birkenstocks that you normally do. Do something a little bit different, and I'm going to show you what you can do. And especially, I had a phone call this afternoon from a friend of mine who's going to a pool party / barbecue tomorrow, and she's like, okay, what do I wear? And I said, well, are you going to actually wear a swimsuit? And she said, yes, I am. And I said, well, what do you have to wear over top of it? And she said, well, I was just going to put on my shorts and a big old t-shirt. And I said, and you're going there to meet a man? She said, yeah, there's going to be this like really hot guy there that I want to meet. And I went, not going to happen. Not going to happen in that attire. So I'm going to give you some pointers of what you can do. There are lots of things out there that you can wear, okay, over top of a swimsuit that are way cuter. Now, here is the classic sarong, and I'm going to show you a couple of ways in which to tie it. How exciting is that going to be? A friend of mine brought this back for me from Fiji. No, that wasn't Fiji. Let me get the island right. It wasn't Bora Bora. It was, I'm going to have to think about that for a minute. It was in Indonesia. Hold on a minute. I will think about that. So I'm taking the long ends of my sarong and I am twisting them. Okay? Twisting, twisting, twisting. What is that big city in Indonesia that everyone goes to? Bali. There. Okay, I got it. So I've got my two twisty ends. Then I'm going to one over the other and tie it into a knot. Okay? So I've got my twisty ends, and all I'm going to do is tie it around my neck. Now this has got little fringes on it. But see, this has sparkles on it. And it makes this like great little dress, and you're all covered up. So you can throw that on. Alright, you can even do this and twist it again and go like that. Okay? So that's one way. Alright, here's another way. Now you might have one of these sarongs around, and it doesn't need to be a sarong. It could just be one of those gimongo big scarves that are popular that you can buy. It doesn't even have to be like from the swimwear department. Okay, so I'm taking the shorter end. Did you see that? I'm taking the shorter end. So it's going to be really, really long. So I'm taking the shorter end and I'm wrapping it around me and I am going to tie it. Okay, now you have to bear with me because I have excessively long fingernails. Being that I don't do costuming anymore and have to worry about stabbing actors. I did that a few times in my day. Okay, so I'm going to tie it under here, or right across my bust line. Again, you know, it's good if you can find a scarf that doesn't have these little fringes on it. Then what I'm going to do, so it's really, really, really long, is I'm going to lift it. I think you might be able to see that. Can you all see that? I'm going to lift it a little bit. And then I'm going to just grab the fabric and tie the fabric in a little knot. And then it becomes like a long dress. So, and then you can actually make, so you've got, oh, I know you can't see that, but you've got, you know, your leg exposed, and so you can actually make little ties all the way down if you want to be a little more modest, but otherwise you can just do that, and you've got a dress, okay? Next is, I've got one more, all right? One more to show you, okay, with the sarong. Alrighty, we are going to take, again, the shorter end, and I'm going to tie it around my neck. Sorry, wish I had a little more, I should have a little fast action going on there. Okay, so I've got it around my neck, so I made a nice cowl, see, so then it ends up being a halter. And I am going to take the middle, and make a little piece right there, and then tie the fabric in the back. Okay, so I'll have a low back, but I'm all covered up. Another way that you can wear a sarong. Now, granted, you can do around the waist, the typical sarong, but this is for if you want a little bit more coverage. You're going to actually sit down and eat and have dinner. So if you want a little bit more coverage. Now, another idea to do is find a sheer skirt, if you have a sheer skirt. Now, I know it's a little short notice for tomorrow, but just think ahead for the rest of the summer and the 4th of July. And then these great little sheer cover-ups are so much fun too. Okay, and if you're feeling a little bare, a little too bare, you can always throw on one of these like pull-on cotton skirts. Now the key is you want to make sure everything that you're going to be putting on over your swimsuit is washable, because you want to make sure you get that chlorine out. If you start with silks, you know, that could start pulling the color out, the chlorine, because you know how deadly chlorine can be. So try to get stuff that's washable, polyester, cotton, that type of thing, you know, or a longer skirt you can just throw on. The sarongs come in all sorts of different fabrications. There's the cotton, there is, you know, more of a chiffon. Oh, I have one more. This is a really pretty one. I gotta show you this one other Grecian look. Let me just take that off there. Okay, as my hair is falling down. One more Grecian look. So I'm taking the end, the long end, and then I'm just scooping up a piece of fabric. Okay, so it makes this odd looking thing. I'm going to throw it over my shoulder. I'm going to then wrap this way and take the end over here, wrap around. This is slick fabric, okay? This really works well with slick fabric. And then I'm going to gather up right here some more fabric, and I'm going to tie. It's kind of hard to do. I'm doing my best to look in the camera, and then you end up with a little bit of a Grecian dress, okay? Blah, blah, blah. Isn't that a cool idea too? So actually you can even go to the fabric store and get yourself a big old piece of fabric and do this. You don't even have to wait and get a fancy scarf. But anyway, if you want to be a little bit more covered, again, no jeans, go with a cute little dress. Throw on a little dress over top of your swimsuit, especially, you know, if you're running around after kids. Much cuter. Much, much, much cuter. All right? So I want you all to report back to me after your pool parties and let me know how it went and what you chose to do. And if you need any more tips, just ask me. And you need any more advice about how to tie the sarongs, I'm happy to give them to you. Okay, I'm Lorianne Robinson, fashion consultant and health and wellness entrepreneur. And if you know somebody that would benefit from this video, please share it. Okay, I think I get a high five for being brave tonight in front and being on camera with my swimsuit on, don't you? I literally came right from the pool so that I could do this for you guys. All right, everyone, have a great evening and safe holiday. And if you're driving tonight or in the morning, please be very safe. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.